Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Eka Kusuma Deningrum from the 5th semester of English Education Department from Tidar University, and here I am. I want to tell you about the strategy entitled Pop-Up Quiz. This strategy is called Pop-Up Quiz because the main strategy or the main activity of the strategy is having or creating a quiz like in the pop-up books. Like, do you know pop-up books? It's like this. So this is the pop-up book. This is the first page, the second page, the third page, the fourth page, and this is the fifth page, and this is the last page. And the strategy pop-up quiz, the quiz will be in the pop-up book place in the pop-up books. So the overview of the strategy, this strategy explores the students' creativity and accountability for what they are reading and learning in a non-threatening way. So the strategy is mainly about reading, and it is in wild activity. Next, the procedure of the strategy. The first one, divide the students into 3 teams. Team A, Team B, and Team C. The second procedure, provide one pop-up book, a scissor, colored papers, colored pens, and crayon for each team. The third, let Team A read aloud the first page. The first page of the book is read by Team A, and then Team B continues it to the second page. So the second page will be read by Team B and Team C for the third page. And so on. So it will continue until the end of the story. Teacher is responsible to correct the pronunciation, juncture, and intonation. After the story ends, ask the students to analyze the structure of the story. Use colored papers to identify it by sticking them on each page. For example, this is the first page of the book, and students analyze it for orientation. So then the students will write orientation on the papers. Just one paper, and then they stick it on the pop-up book. Next, when all teams have analyzed the structure, have Team A to move to Team B's position, Team B to Team C, and Team C to Team A. So they change the position. Team A to Team B, Team B to Team C, and Team C to Team A. After that, ask all teams to make 3 questions based on the story by writing it down on the colored papers. Then they stick the questions on the pop-up place. This is the pop-up place. So they will create their own pop-up quiz on colored papers. Then they stick the questions on the pop-up place, just like that. Tell them to be creative in making the pop-up quiz, whether it is the shape or the drawing. For example, this is the example of the students' creation of pop-up quiz. They create a face based on the page here, so the appropriate one they think is face, and they create a quiz like this in the pop-up place, and it tells why did the princess fall into a deep sleep, something like that. So after that, they will move again to the next team, and then the last they will move to their own position, like that. So they will create 3 questions for each team. For example, Team A create a pop-up question in Team B's position, 3 questions, and then they will move to Team C and Team C to Team A. The Team A here will create 3 questions to Team C with different questions, and they do the same activity until they move to their own position. So for the last movement, they will be back to their own position and discuss the answer of the pop-up quiz, the question itself. So each team have 6 different questions from 2 groups. The last step of the strategy, have the representatives of the team to answer the question verbally, and then the other teams who have the question or who gives the question to the team check the answer itself.
Yeah.
And for your information, the strategy has 2 variations. The first one, each team can or may make the questions, all the questions of the pop-up quiz, all of the questions, like 6 questions for one team, and they will take turn on being the question master. And the second variation, it can be the teacher who makes the pop-up quiz. So after they read the book, they have gotten the quiz. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's all of my strategy entitled Pop-Up Quiz. Hope you enjoy it and hope it will be useful for all of English teachers. Thank you and see ya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.